Welcome back to Cigar Exploration USA. Today I've got the PDR cigars, A. Flores 1975 SERIE PRIVADA. This is a limited edition Maduro. It's a Robusto size. It's just a really pretty cigar. It's basically got, when I can tell, 3 cigar bands on it. 2 cigar bands in this sleeve, which just slips right off here. I've had this cigar for a few months now. I've been waiting to smoke it, saving it for something I wanted to drink with it. Paired it today with this 1792 Full Proof. Been having some trouble getting my hands on this, so my PA liquor stores finally have a couple cases of it, so I grabbed a bottle of it, $47. Retails for about 50 bucks online, so got it for a couple dollars less than maybe some people can get it for. That's how Pennsylvania is. If you can get it, you're gonna get it for a pretty good price. So let me show you guys this cigar band. Yeah, this writing on here is so small, I can't even read it. I got pretty good eyes. If you want to know about this cigar, just look it up. I believe it came out in 2014. So it's a pretty old cigar. I'm sure people know about this. All right, let's get it going here. Get the sleeve off of here. See that? It's kind of like a transparent little plastic sleeve it's got. It smells good. My neighbor just started his motorcycle. I think he's working on it actually. Yeah, they just turned it off again. Probably having some trouble with it. It smells good. It smells like sawdust. It smells like a Maduro. It smells like tobacco. It seems like it'd be a nice little afternoon stick. It's a good size. All right, let's get it cut, get a cold draw. We're gonna put a V-cut on it. Got my Bugatti V-cutter here. Just gonna slice right into this thing. All right, what are you guys drinking? What are you guys smoking today? Give me a comment, let me know what's going on. Got a V-cut on there, looks good. Cold draw, okay, pretty open. I just got like a little bit of a mildewy kind of thing. Wood, cocoa powder, tobacco. I don't know how I feel about that mildewy thing. I see absolutely no plume on this thing and or mold. So it's getting some stuff on my hand already. So I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I'm gonna waste any more time. I'm gonna get it lit up. We'll get this whiskey in a glass. All right, here we go. We'll get it toasted up first. Never smoked anything from this cigar manufacturer that I'm aware of. So this will be my first go. I said Maduro, nice little small Robusto stick. It is box pressed. If you want to know the origins, more about the cigar, the tobaccos, things like that, just look it up. Got this from Cigars International. Just thought it was an interesting little Maduro. Thought I'd give it a shot. Okay, let's see what we got here. We're pretty much toasted up already. I love how the Maduro wrapper can handle the flame. The Connecticut just seems to just get singed if you're not super careful. This guy can handle a little bit more. Obviously a thicker leaf, grown a lot differently, so that's why. All right, here we go. Okay, so the mildewy kindness went away there a little bit. Not a little bit, all the way. It's gone. Kind of smells like dirt a little bit, the smoke. Dirt and wood. Okay, pepper on the retro. Good amount of pepper too. Ooh, spicy on the back of my throat, back of my tongue. Whoa, interesting. Sometimes I even kind of doubt myself when I get something off of a stick, but I'm definitely getting some kind of a blackberry, some kind of fruit. It's really interesting. This thing is leaving all kinds of brown stuff on my fingers. I'm just gonna wipe that off. Hopefully it comes right off. Yeah, it seems to be coming right off. I'm sweating a little bit. It is warm out. Try to hold it by the cigar bands. That way it doesn't happen. Hopefully it's not getting on my face, on my lips. Okay. Definitely blackberry. That's so strange. I would have never have guessed that. I would never look at this cigar and go, yeah, there's blackberry. You're gonna get some blackberry on there. It says it's a limited edition. Edición limitada, if you can see it there. Yeah, this is not bad. Not bad at all. All right, let's get some of this whiskey in a glass. So this is their full proof. Like I said, this is 125 proof. Everyone knows what foolproof means. I'm gonna pop the cork, pretty weak. 1792s all have the same cork. Nice cork, nice top. Real cork, smells good. It's like caramel and vanilla. I expect good things out of this. I love regular 1792. Oh, I got new glasses as well. Kentucky Bourbon Trail, just wanted something shaped a little bit different than the Glencairns. All right, let's get this in a glass. A little glug glug going on there. Decent pour, didn't make too big of a mess. Okay, take a look at the back real quick. If you want to read it, just pause it. Looks pretty clear. I think you'll be able to read it. It's obviously a Bardstown, Kentucky product. 1792 was the year that Kentucky was incorporated into the Union, became part of the United States as an official state. Ooh, got a lot of proof on here. Regular 1792 is almost 94 proof. It's 93.7. So this is clearly much stronger. This is 31.3% stronger. So this is gonna definitely pack a punch. All right, we gotta let it sit for a minute. Go back to the cigar. Draws good on this thing. Burn line's catching up to itself. Again, we're only about a quarter inch, half inch into this. This to me seems like about a 45-minute smoke. I keep saying it, but it's a smaller size cigar. Definitely for a nice mid-afternoon, early evening smoke, maybe after a meal, something like that. If you've been following this channel long enough, you know what I'm doing here. I'm just pairing everything with whiskey that I think will go best with it, or a drink a lot of times. I've had whiskey martinis on here. So yeah, whatever you like to drink, do you. Wow. If you don't like blackberry though, maybe this isn't your stick, because I am really getting a lot of that on here. I mean, if it's not blackberry, it's something similar to blackberry, but it's a dark fruit, and what popped in my brain was blackberry. It does have kind of a bluish background on the cigar band there. You can actually see it a lot better on this side of it. You see that there? I don't know if that has anything to do with it, probably not. I've never even heard of PDR cigars. You can see that right there, and that orangish, reddish kind of looks like it's supposed to be a stamp. Got lots of medals on this cigar band. This thing must have won some medals. 1975. Got to assume that's maybe a anniversary, a starting point, something. It has to mean something that year. But from what I understand, when I was buying this cigar, the guy said that they came out in 2014. So definitely didn't come out in 1975. Maybe that's when this person got started in the business or something like that. I'm not sure. All right, I don't want to hold you up much more if you're hanging in there waiting for me to try this whiskey. Super excited. See what we got here. Just a ton of alcohol in the nose. Caramel, vanilla. I think you're going to get a pretty typical Kentucky bourbon here. Wow. Pretty typical Kentucky bourbon at full proof. Got a strong proof. It's burning my nose, it's so strong. It's not usually what happens. I never had this before. I did have regular 1792. I made videos on my channel about it before. Let's try it. Whoa. A lot of flavor there. I like smoky, kind of a wood flavor. Like a smoky oak. Must be, I mean, must be from the barrel, you would assume. The fact that they didn't water it down, maybe I'm getting, because I don't get that oaky smokiness on their regular 1792. Their small batch 1792 is their regular one. I don't get that on that. This is definitely your typical Kentucky style bourbon though. A lot of caramel, a lot of vanilla. It's smooth-ish. It's not super smooth. Whew, wow, it's just so much alcohol in the nose. It just burns your nostrils. Stupid flies this year. Yeah, really strong finish. It just is strong the whole time from start to finish, but it finishes super strong. It's just still there. It's like still in the back of my throat and tongue. Counteracts this nice spicy Maduro here. On that retro, it was super spicy. Yeah, blackberry. That's a good quality though. I'm not hating on that. I can get down with that. That's not bad. Okay. Yeah, definitely not bad at all. Something different. I had been away, so I was in Maryland. If you watched any of my shorts, you saw I was down for that white marlin fishing tournament. And I've been smoking a lot of Connecticut. Yeah, I've been smoking a lot of cigars during the day, so I've been smoking a lot of lighter, style leaf cigars, some Connecticut's. I smoked a lot of nubs. I like those nude nubs. I like nubs in general, but I smoked a lot of the Connecticut's. I made a video about those, the 464Ts. Bought a little pack of those and kind of, no worry, kind of a smoke, kind of a cigar. You light that up, maybe you smoke it for 10 minutes and you chuck it. They're pretty inexpensive, about $3 a piece. So kind of prepared for my little trip. I didn't expect to have a lot of time to sit around and smoke a big stick, so it's nice to get back to something that's a little bit more strong, a little bit more, well, maybe not even more strong, just different, It's just a kind of a sweet sawdust, blackberry, cocoa little stick here. Definitely blackberry though. That's almost, besides tobacco, that's almost the predominant flavor on this thing. Just weird. Or maybe not weird, right? Just different. Interesting, different. Sometimes I watch some of my videos, I wish I could go back and change the way I describe things, just the words I use, but hey, smoke one and you'll figure out exactly what it's like. Yeah, I don't get much spice. I don't get much spice unless I do the retro. Then on a retro, the spice is burning. It's really spicy in the nose and throat, which isn't a bad thing. Got some blackberry on the retro there too. Yeah, this cigar is a very interesting cigar as far as the information on here. I mean, I wish I could read that, but that is incredibly small. When I take the cigar band off, I'll try and get a close-up so we can try to read it. I'm sure there's information on it online as well. Yeah, I was down there scoping out Michael Jordan's $15 million fishing yacht that he has. The boat was incredible. That White Marlin Open tournament in Maryland is something else. Largest billfish tournament in America. I don't fish it or nothing like that. I'm not at that level. Can't imagine having that kind of scratch, but it's pretty neat to just go check it out. Definitely recommend that if you've never done that. Maybe this is just one cigar band. I just can't tell. Let me see if I can get this one off here. No, it is one. I was wrong. It's just one cigar band. It looked like two. It looked like two all day. It's just one cigar band. I hate these flies. I've talked about it a million times in my videos, but I hate that I have to. I don't want them touching me. I just don't. They're gross. This really smells great. It really just has a great nose. If you can get past the alcohol strength, you got to keep your face back from it a little bit. Yeah, if you like what you would consider a typical Kentucky bourbon, which is just I would just describe it as a lot of caramel, a lot of vanilla, and starts and finishes strong. Maybe it's the new glass. It's the first time I drank out of this glass. Maybe it's the shape of this glass. It's not quite as tuliped as those Glencairns, so maybe that's why. And so it smells so strong. I also picked a super strong whiskey to drink out of this glass. So if you've had this and you didn't think it smelled as strong, let me know if you've had it in a different glass. Yeah, it's really different. The glass, I mean, is really different. Needed something different. I was sick of drinking out of that same kind of glass. Maybe try something else. Yeah, I'd say this is a definite must try. I think I paid like $6 for this stick. It is kind of small, the Robusto size, the 5 by 50, from what I remember, maybe 5.5 by 50. Box pressed. You know, they come in two different, wrappers. There's a Habano Maduro like this, and then there was a Habano. I don't think it was a Connecticut. Might have been a sun grown or something. I don't know. There was two different kinds. I was sitting on this for a while. I thought, wait till I get the right whiskey that I want to try with it. So this was definitely the one I wanted to try. I'm glad I did. They seem to be going pretty good together. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, I'm gonna ash this thing. Got a nice ash on it though. Definitely wouldn't need to. I want to take the cigar band off and show you that real quick. See if we can get an idea of what the heck this says. I'm sure we won't be able to, but you never know. Yeah, that's just crazy. Crazy. Hold on a second. Let's do this. Grab it up here. So there's a cigar band. It is just one cigar band. I was wrong. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a... Yeah, I don't know what that says. I'll have to check it out later. Maybe I'll put it in the description. Back's just plain. It is really nice. It's got raised lettering. Nice cigar band. Seems like they spared no expense with that. All right. The blackberry is amazing. It's really interesting and different. Well, as always, thanks for stopping by my channel. Appreciate it. Hope you guys having a great day. Enjoying these last couple weeks of summer. I know I'm trying to. Before the weather gets cold, you gotta hide inside to smoke cigars. Enjoy yourselves. Blackberry Maduro today with some serious whiskey from Kentucky. Oh, man. All right. Cheers to you guys. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.